Are you tired of losing to bums on the rush 1v1 court that just run to the paint and hold the X button every play? Or are you frustrated with making it to that fourth and final game only to get matched up with a 7-3 center every single time? If you answered no to any of these questions, what the hell are you still doing here? If your answer is yes, then stay tuned because this video is for you. I'm going to teach you guys a step-by-step guide for dummies to be able to win this rush 1v1 quick and easy.
Yeah, I can't get you out of my mind, no. Said I think about you all of the time, yeah. Been imagining you all in my bed, whoa. Hey, cause you been running around in my head.
So what you're going to want to do is, obviously, if you can't beat them, you got to join them. So 1v1ing, you definitely going to want to use a center. Don't put yourself at a handicap to where you have to pray to God you don't run in. You see right there, this guy just fell to the ground over nothing. I don't know what happened. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Green! Like I said, this is a glass cleaning lock build. The best 1v1 build in the game, in my opinion. And you guys are going to see why. So head to the next clip. This guy made a phantom layup on me. I don't know how he got this layup. But I already won my first game. This dude's on clamps. He's doing hop steps, doing crazy stuff. I don't even know what that is. 2K has some wild animations that, like, if a coach ever saw someone do that in a game, I don't even think they're playing basketball at that point. They're playing like tennis or something. I don't know what that is. So I'm just greening up. Like I said, it's a 68 3 ball. I'm just green bean machine, lightning McQueen, green everything, bruh. I'm telling you, when you get a guard on you, just do this. This is all you got to do. When you get a guard, hold LT and then push up on the left stick and press X once you get right next to the basket, and you'll win every game. Now, the only problem with this is that sometimes when they spam like crazy, they'll get that rip animation. And it's not so much that you lose the ball, but it's the fact that every time you get ripped in this mode, your teammate grade just drops like crazy. And a lot of the times I finish these games with a D- or a D, just because I'm getting ripped left and right. So every center that I come up with, they always think I can't shoot because they see that glass lock build, they see the defensive takeover, and so they always leave me wide open. And so a lot of times when you play a center, you're going to need them to respect your jump shot if you're going to win, because it's going to give you easy buckets, easy points if they're not going to guard you. And then when they have to guard you, you can just go right around them. Now that Hall of Fame clamps comes in handy, especially when you're a glass lock. Only problem is you're going to miss some layups, but then you're going to dunk on them. So a lot of these cheesers that you're going to play in the fourth and final game, all you got to do is have some defense, take away the easy points, and you're going to win. They're gonna spam you. Don't worry about that. When you play centers and they have, all these Hall of Fame defensive badges, this guy was a glass lock as well. When you play centers, you're not gonna shoot very well because it's gonna come down to, who can make stuff in the paint and who can miss. You see, that was fluky. 49% contested, but it is what it is. 2K was on my side on that one. Another thing, make sure you use your takeover as soon as you get it, just in case so you don't lose it. Here, I'm being stupid and I'm not using my takeover. So if I mess up once, I can literally lose my entire meter. He has to play up, and as you see, I can go right around him. So this glass lock build is a 7-3 glass lock. The link to the build is going to be in the description so that you guys can make it. I'm not going to go through the whole build in this video just because I've already made a build video. And all you guys were like, oh, that build sucks. Oh, you can't do nothing with that build. It's 68 3 ball. Like I said, this build is godly, especially on the 1v1s, because you have crazy defense, and then offense just comes down to your skill level. So he's going to miss layups. In Hall of Fame Intimidator, don't play. Rebound chaser. As you see, I did lose my entire takeover just from being stupid. And, of course, he played good D. So that's what I'm saying. You definitely need to use your takeover when you have it, just because it's completely random when you lose it sometimes. I don't know why I lost it. I guess one bad shot and you'll lose it. This guy was clamped. I don't know how that went in. This build, if you have all the skill boosts and everything, you're going to have 99 strength, 99 everything. And one tip I would give you guys is when you're playing defense, you want to play up on the centers just so that they'll pick the ball up a lot of times when they're dribbling. So when they're dribbling and you force them to pick the ball up, they're basically just going to have to shoot it from there because they can't move. So this guy was trying to post speed boost. Wasn't working. Post move lockdown on gold. And he's just gonna shoot it right on me. And that's not going in. And it's just that easy. This guy was, I think it was Elite 1 I was playing. He had them little goggles and stuff for all the cheesers that think they're good. Put the goggles on and do all this. He was playing good D at the end. Green light. So one thing you're gonna want to make sure of is you put the right badges on. If you don't have the right badges for this 1v1 mode, then you're not gonna do well. I'm gonna tell you, I've seen people come in here with Hall of Fame brick wall and they ask me, why am I losing? I mean, it's pretty obvious. You're not gonna be able to screen anybody because it's a 1v1 mode. So that's what I'm talking about. You want to bump these centers. Even if you're undersized, you want to play up on everybody. Same thing I tell people, if you're 6 foot and you're guarding, say, a 6'8 or 6'7 slasher, you want to play up on them even though they can't shoot, just because a lot of times they can't dribble. So when they can't dribble, you're going to force them to pick the ball up. That's the main thing you want to do. So when you're dribbling as a center, make sure you're holding LT so that you don't pick the ball up. Otherwise, you will end up doing what I do right here, is I got forced to pick the ball up and I had to take a dumb shot. So make sure you're holding LT when you're dribbling. Otherwise, 2K, you know, they make a lot of people dribble like they're freaking turtles. Get that shit out of here. And it's his ball. Actually, it's my ball. And this game's going to be coming to an end. This guy had no shot to stop me, and had no shot to score. 3 for 10. That was 4 wins. Easy work. As you guys can see, I've played this all 3 times that it's come out. I don't know if it's come out 3 times, but I've played this 3 times since it came out. I've won every single time in less than 20 minutes. It's really simple. Whenever you get a guard like this, just hold LT. I know this doesn't require much skill. I'm not saying it requires skill. I'm just teaching you guys what the video says. This is literally for dummies. It's so easy a caveman could do it. Shout out to Geico. But no, we're not sponsored by Geico. But still, look at this. I got contact finisher on bronze. You don't even need to have it on Hall of Fame or gold. You don't even need a paint beast or nothing. Just hold LT, and when you get there, press the X button. It's that simple. So these are all my games. It's my second time playing this. 22-0. That simple. This guy got ball first. He scored 2 points, and I stopped him. Green light. No chance. So we're gonna move on to the what badges you guys should. So here are the badges that my build gets. Obviously, 23 defensive badges really helps a lot in the 1v1, just because you're pretty much gonna have every defensive badge in the game that, you know, is required for playing someone 1v1. So I like to run clamps is a must, intimidator is a must. If you're a center, pogo stick is a must, just so you can double jump like a kangaroo. Post move lockdown, rim protector, all those are good. Make sure you have either quick first step, post spin technician, or unpluckable on. And then for shooting, I'd take off corner specialist, put Deadeye all the way up, hot zone hunter all the way up. I keep quick draw on silver just because I feel like silver, it gives me the highest green window, allows me to shoot greens, as you guys saw, and no one's really contesting me, so I don't really need Hall of Fame quick draw. On my guard, I'll put it on, but not on my center, since I only have a 68 3-ball. And then finishing, I like to run drop stepper and back down punisher, just so that you're able to get to the paint a lot quicker, so people can't spam you and get you ripped. And then, of course, drop stepper and then contact finisher. So here are my attributes. A lot of people say, oh, you only have a 66 3-point. How are you shooting like that? It's so easy. Like, just put a boost on and you'll be grinning if you're open. Make sure you have all the badges. And these are the boosts that I got unlocked for winning the event. They give me a bunch of boosts. And that's it, man. If you guys liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Peace.